Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory, the only show on the internet that says don't just research crimes, solve them. But of course, I'm fibbing. It's me, TCG, aka That Crime Guy, and we are here with part 4 of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. And we are looking into quite an interesting case this evening, aren't we? We are investigating the death of a certain character called... actually, no, I can't remember his name now. I can't remember his name. But yeah, we're looking at... our client is called Will Powers. He, I believe, is the Steel Samurai, a popular kids' TV character person type thingy bob. And we are going to try and get him a not guilty verdict. So, let's see how we go with that this evening. Who have we got in? We've got Not Moriarty's in the chat. Good evening, how are you? I am just currently sending out some notifications. So, I will be... Oh, Marina, I had a £5 pork shoulder to do yesterday, which I didn't realise, so it took longer than I thought. Oh, no worries, not a problem at all. I'm actually just getting the little promotions out now, so might be a minute or so, but I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. I was back to work this today after having a few days off, so yeah, exciting stuff. Doing just fine and dandy. Got the same sweets in a new book, different one from yesterday. Good lad, good lad. Right, this might take a few minutes, so should also give a few people to come in as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and then we just literally just go through the lists of Discords that I'm in that I purely just promote my own stuff on. So, promote your releases. Yeah, I had a interesting day at work today. I can't really go into it because I don't really talk about... I'm not really the one to sort of disclose what I do for a living, but yeah, it was an interesting day back. Not as busy as I was expecting it to be, which is always nice, especially after a few days off. But thankfully, I put myself in a decent enough position where I didn't have to worry about. You know, playing too much catch up, which was quite nice. Right, not long now. I think I'm counter streaming another channel that I follow, so we have a bit of a crossover. So I suspect that there might be some people watching them this evening, but that's okay. You can catch me up on the replay. If you are new to the channel, just get this out of the way now. If you're new to the channel, or even you haven't already, give the stream a good old like. Gently tap that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We post content here semi-regularly. You'll notice there was a bit of a window of 7 months between uploads, but we're looking to get things a bit more regular going now. I do true crime over on my main channel, which you can find. Links are all in the description. So I hope, if you're into that sort of stuff, I hope you can get some value from that as well. And if you are feeling a little bit generous this evening... good evening, Mergu. If you're feeling a little bit generous this evening, you can also tip me on Streamlabs. Link is in the pinned comment. Absolutely no obligation. But yeah, this channel isn't quite monetized yet, so the YouTube overlords don't pay me for what I do here. So, we're almost done with the shillings, guys. Almost done. Oh, if you want to as well, share the stream. Share the stream about. Let's get some people in here. I've noticed we've been hitting at least 6 people in the evenings. I wonder if we can get that to 10 at some point, at least by the end. Where in the world are you? That actually made me laugh because it made me think of Carmen Sandiego. Okay. Right, one more link. And then we're all done. We'll crack on. All right. All right, yeah, part 4. Should we crack on? Let's move that out of the way so you can see what I see. Let's load it up. I did bite my cheek, though, the other day, so I keep biting it. Carl and SFO and Sitch and Adam. Oh, while I watch them on the replay. Yes, Mergu. Yes, exactly. court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. I forgot that Sitchin Adams stream on Tuesdays. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15 the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. Yeah. Youch indeed. When are you doing your episode on Carmen, Detective? She has more crimes under her belt than any of your other wrong-uns. Well, I tell you what. My wife... Probably not for a while, but I'll tell you what. My wife shared a story with me today that I am going to post on my main channel. I won't say much, but it is an urban myth. However... sorry, urban legend rather, but it does have the origin story of it is factual, but yeah, the story itself is an urban legend. But it is when I was having this story read to me, I was just like, what? I have to share this. I have to share this out. But I won't give too much away. I'll get something out, and I'll try and get it out by the end of this week if I can. But it will be a very short one, because as I say, I'm still in between this and work, and doing all the other bits. I'm still working on the Leopold and Loeb case, which is the upcoming collaboration that I have with Proper Horror Show. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain... Oh, hang on a minute. Do I still go with the Columbo voice? Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. Doing the Wendigoon true urban legend thing. Oh, mate, it's not quite... man, I wanted it to be a true story because it's absolutely mental. But, okay, right. All I will say is that the story that was told demonstrates how the legal system can be interpreted in a way that you could murder yourself. And when I say that, I don't mean that to be me trying to skirt round YouTube's guidelines with self-seppuku or whatever it's called. Like literally, you've murdered yourself. It's mad. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. See, this here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. At TCG and playing video games on the side. Yes. This is what I love about having a second channel, right? It's because I don't normally have time to play video games because of my other duties. So the fact that I can use this channel as an excuse to basically do something that I really like is quite nice. And people seem to like the chill streams, and I like them too. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. By the way, if I'm butchering the American accent, I do apologise. Then after lunch, the victim Jack Hammer went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Oh, mate, that hole in his chest, man, gets me every time. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. I don't have that trypophobia thing, but it's just wrong, man. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Nah. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Oh, JFC's working again. Everyone, don't tell his boss. Have a good stream. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, have a good working. What time are you working till, JFC? How many hours you got left? Your Honour, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Yeah, I wonder how... I don't know what the percentage of people that have that trypophobia, but it don't really bother me. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please?
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please! Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witness to say their names. Say my name.
Wendy old bag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Oh, God, here she goes. I'm ranting away. Oh, yes, back in my day, this all happened, and this, that, and the other, and yes, I didn't have TVs, all colourblind, and all that stuff.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. And then I took my clothes off.
Oh, okay. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have had to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Old bag by name, old bag by nature.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning.
Sorry, or out of curiosity, that crime guy is what I meant to say. Huh? Okay.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5.
Google says 16% of the world has trypophobia, or 84% of the world doesn't. Mate.
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
Let me open my window. You saw the defendant then, Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour? Let's go! Let's do some pressing.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guards.
I'm not going to keep reading that one. We've already gone through that. Hold it. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to go into the... could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You'd need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer.
Oh yeah. Read that bit already. A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? Okay, she had some errands to run that morning. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
No, I don't. Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Oh yeah, you can see him in the background there. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you. I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, there's one when I got to the guard station. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
I feel like the picture is going to come into play here. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course. I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, Whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper-wapper?
This guy likes to rub his chin. Snipper-wapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time? Very well. What did you see? Okay. Before these streams, the only Ace Attorney content I had watched was some random encounters, aka the Ace Attorney musical. Oh my god, I think I've heard of that. How did you know that?
I have my ways, that overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Uh-oh. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Okay, certain man walked by. Probably get like a very quick 1, 2. You sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Oh, hold on a minute. 2:30. Oh, it's consistent. 2 o'clock. Okay.
Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Got a feeling we should present there. So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ear, Sonny?
Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to put out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Okay. It's gotta be this. Yep. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Gotcha, bitch. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
We'll have a quick swig of tea. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Wait, what? I was going to say even Edgeworth was a bit caught out then. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed. All of you. Anyway, I showed that old photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Oh dear. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Come on, spit it out. Alright.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He's dragging one leg. Ah. Okay. Hang on. Hold on. How can you tell that he's dragging one leg in that picture? So he sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. I felt like I might have to do that. Okay. Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Right, let's try and get some more information.
Come back, Snapper!
I haven't even said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. Youth today, always running about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old woman cry.
Well, Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning during the run-through of the action scene.
Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the still samurai, and poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
What exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
I get blue raspberry slushies and my almost 2-year-old son insists on drinking them as well as having me hold it to his mouth. What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then?
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yes. And to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. We've already established that. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
Samurai spear. The murder weapon. Ah ha ha. Oh, hang on a minute. Does that have... Is that duct tape? Near the top? I don't think it is, but okay.
Luckily, I was there to fix with my duct tape to fix it.
It strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Yeah, here we go. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Aha! Right, we're going to go back to that picture again, aren't we? Let's have a look at the picture again. Looks pretty fixed there to me, doesn't it? Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Right, we'll still press just in case, but I think we need to present at that point. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Uh-oh. Haven't we, Your Honour? There is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find him. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Sure you're sure, Your Honour? Let's object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Oh, tap, tap. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honour. No, Mima, you're not late. We started about 25 minutes ago, I think. But you haven't missed much. We're just going through Old Bag's testimony at the moment, and we're just cross-examining. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? Oh, good, good, good. Okay. No need to ask twice. Oh, it's a new testament. Okay. Okay.
The time of poor Hannah's death was 2:30 p.m. True? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Ah. Okay. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay, let's press. See if we can get any more information out. How do you know that?
Hey, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Let's go here. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Ah, hold on. Was there anything else we've got? You're very going to old woman's voice. I don't know how concerned this makes me.
Oh, quite, Sonny.
Hey, Stranger Stories, how you doing, mate?
Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking? Right.
No one else went there.
Maybe the card key, yeah. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock?
Let's have a look at that. Doesn't actually say much, though. Card key for studio employees grants entry into Studio 1. We'll see.
Why, everyone was in the employee area before then.
Ah, cheers, man. She's drunk, says Maverick. And good evening, Maverick. How you doing?
And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure? Oh. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Oh, you don't like it? That old windbag sure as balls, or, well, yeah, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Dogs living life. Good evening. I'm a bad, I'm late. No. You can always rewind, but you can do that later on, don't you worry. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You alright? Oh, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
The time of poor Hammer's death was...
Oh, here we go. We're at the beginning now. The only person I saw going to the studio then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Maybe? I'm not seeing it, but no one else went there. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Yeah. 2:30. Yep. Oh, man, Okay. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. You wouldn't have seen them going to the employee area. We're talking about Studio 1. I'm... Oh, hang on a minute. No. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. No. Okay. Your Honour, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Alright, I'll tell you what, Murgoot, we're going to go with the card key next. Really? Objection overruled, and I got penalised. Ouch. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Maybe it's here. I don't know. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers, but again, we come back to it, don't we? Yeah, of course it is. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yeah, I think, okay, I will do. I'll lower the voice for that one.
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
It's because it's the second photo, isn't it? Yep. Yep. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m. Photo 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says Photo 2.
Photo 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd, Bag? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Here we go.
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Nah, me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Huh? Believe me, I want to. I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Uh-oh.
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss...
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag.
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Still Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Oh. The plot thickens.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Can we get it back? Oh, his face. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Nothing good happens in a dressing room. Right, here we go, the other person. Right. Oh. Can we not see the picture? Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I looked closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating.
Suspicious, yes, indeed, mate. This is pretty sussy behaviour.
I throw out any old photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see?
Alright, check. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
Fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Ah.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So someone snuck in, and then a murder happened, and she threw out the photo. I know, mate, it don't look good, does it? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? Hang on, we got a child killer. Hello, and welcome to the channel.
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day? One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about the 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I'd think.
It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Midget? Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Judge sounds pissed. October 18, 11:08 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh yeah, what was his voice? Oh yeah, Mr. Powers. Oh no, sorry, Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Cheers, Marina. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick. It's time.
Okay. Let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sound like that. We're back in court, baby. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. Mary Bell's twin brother. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Murmurs in the court. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
Right, chat. You're up. I know who I'm going to pick. Let's see who you are going to pick. So, we're going to go with assistant girl. Oh. Bearing in mind the conversation that we've just been having now. Is it the grade school boy? Or is it the security lady? You choose. Let's go. Okay. One vote says the grade school boy. Bear in mind what they said as well. This game's full of twists, like the grade school boy is the killer. Okay, okay. 2 votes on the grade school boy. By the way, oh no, it's right, okay. It's not a one and done. There's 4 of you here and I've got 2 votes. 3, okay. Majority speaks. You think it's the grade school boy? Let's go for it then. Let's see what happens. It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part.
Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick?
Right, so, gonna get penalised for that. Cheers, chap. By the way, we're gonna go with her. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalise you as I warned. Oh, cheers, Marina. Appreciate that. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. May we move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honour, one more chance, please? Very well. Go ahead. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Rubber snapper?
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel... word salad. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. That whiny voice, oh my god, so I watched a show called The IT Crowd, and they had this goth guy in the basement that does, it sounds just like that when he was, I mean, the one voice I know from The IT Crowd is the same dude who also presented the Crystal Maze.
It kind of sounds like this, very nasally. Hello there. I'm an IT expert. I'm just lifting my glasses up.
Hey, Janet. Greetings, y'all, from an old bag. Love it. There we go.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. No, let's keep going. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
Why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though.
As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. Remember, we got told he wasn't categorically earlier.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Day? Whippersnapper.
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Oh, God, do I? I'm not going to get penalised, so... I mean... The photo again, maybe? Spear. Ah, yes. Let's go with this. Your Honour, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. Oh, yeah, here we go. I think it would have been either or. That very spear shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... what was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honour. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Whew, we survived day one, guys. Oh, whoa.
Wait a second. I'm not going to turn here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Oh, dear.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Whoa, not to talk about?
By whom?
Excuse me. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well,
Testify.
Good old Devon Dudley. My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
What a coinky-dink indeed, Maverick. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Alright, let's do some cross-examination. I did pick a schoolboy, but I honestly thought the lady was suspicious. To be fair, like, I mean, it could have gone either way. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be anything in here that I can present. So you were told not to talk?
That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people? Hey, good stuff, Mima.
The director was in the employee area all morning in the for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is, this big old fucking rectangle. You can't miss it. Jesus Christ, Phoenix, put on your friggin' sunglasses, or visit Specsavers. Jesus, and I thought I had poor eyesight at my age. You go through the gate, and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... let's continue. Let's crack on.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. We'll continue. Okay. Skip to the end. Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Oh, maybe you'll have to press and then go back and... Yeah, because that happens sometimes as well. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio. Okay, we've done this. Yeah, we've done that. Okay. Who were these people? Yeah. We've done all this already. Okay. Hold on a minute. I feel like that could be a problem. And Studio 2 trailer, Studio 2, there was Studio 2, yep. Here it is. Okay. Let's take a break. Your Honor, we've learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is absolutely adjourned.
Yes, it is. October 18, 1:04 p.m, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Grin.
You mean nobody thought about Studio 2? Well, to be fair, at the time, it was blocked off because that monkey head had fallen. There's a bush in the way. So, I don't know how Phoenix wasn't aware of it, given the fact it's right there. You can't miss it. Or should I say, you're in there, Will.
We'll be going down to the studio.
Oh, that's wrong person. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
Oh, I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Let's save. There we go, right. Fear not, stream, we will continue. It is not even remotely close to 11 o'clock in my neck of the woods yet. Still got at least another 49 minutes. October 18, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
You should check out Studio 57. Lots of people in weird costumes there. I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
I always talk. What do you think we should do?
Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We've got to get the scoop on this director and producer.
Alright, then there's no point hanging about here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
Right. Again, I'm a bit autistic when it comes to checking those. Right, move. Let's go to studio. October 18, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right now, they have that Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts.
What? I wasn't going to eat them. I think we should have another look in there, though. The computer that runs security studio cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. It actually doesn't look like it's turned off. But okay. Security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it in her desk. In there. Okay. Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Just looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay, I'm pretty confident that's everything here. So let's move now. Let's go outside Studio 1 again. Costumes equals con.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after all the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Shall we go? Let's have a look. we all are weird autistic in my honest opinion. We all go a little crazy. Was it? We all go a little autistic sometimes.
Billy, no!
October 18, Studio 2 entrance.
This Is Studio 2? I thought so. Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
What the hell is going on? Maverick recap. So we managed to buy ourselves a little bit of extra time by accusing old Windbag of the crime, which in turn has given us a little bit more time to investigate, try and get Will Powers off. Oh, I mean with the redacted messages. Oh, okay. No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Oh, let's have a little butcher's. First off, we'll have a look in here. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. Oh, okay. So, yeah, just a quick recap. So, in order to give ourselves a bit more time to investigate the case and try and get Will Powers off, we accused Old Bag of the crime. And essentially, we use the same sort of logic in that Will Powers doesn't really have a motive and couldn't clearly be seen in the photo, and just applied that logic to Old Bag, who has no alibi and was at the studio as well, watching Powers and Hammer do their rehearsal. Ergo, she would have known about his injury, hence why she would have known about the injury to the ankle, and therefore that he was dragging his leg. So we basically said, yeah, she is a suspect. She then came out and said that apparently it wasn't just her, Hammer, and Powers at Studio One doing the rehearsal. There was also the director and the producer, but the big wigs at the studio basically said, don't say anything about us being there. We weren't there. Has nothing to do with the murder. We're totally innocent, guys. You can trust us. We're a movie studio. We're producers. We're directors. We would never do anything to harm our actors and actresses. Certainly not. We look at companies like Weinstein Productions as model examples of how to do actor recruitments, because, you know, we're totally on board, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we're reinvestigating. We've now got access to Studio 2, which is where we are now. We're having a little butchers around here just to get some evidence, hopefully, that will get Will Powers off. They're kept in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hungry, hungry hippos. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. Something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Where's the bones? Is that what she means? There's a big 2 painted here, probably because this is Studio 2. Probably. It doesn't look anything like a studio. Right, let's have a... Oh. What's going on there? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh, so we're just going to ignore the fact that one of them's bent. Okay, fair enough. We'll look at that in a second. These look like materials for making a movie set. Might not have been 2 people. Phoenix, Lizzo might have just been on set and wanted a nice snack. Oh, GB. Brutal. They've been sitting here for quite some time. How do you know? You've only just got here. This might as well be a junkyard. Well then, on closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Can I knock on the door? Nick, let's go inside. Think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Ah, shucks. Okay, so I think we've examined everything. that we can examine here. Go back to Studio 1. Let's go inside the studio. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Hey, can I just have a quick look in? Just the same stuff, isn't it? Look, a ladder. Woo. That's a step ladder. What are you doing, step ladder? So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Yeah, same dialogue as before. We're going to get told off for this. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that. Okay. She seems awfully excited for a ladder. She's on the up and up, mate, that's why. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at. Okay, same dialogue as before. Okay. We're probably outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Beware zombies in Studio 2, don't. I guess the costume must have absorbed all of it. Okay, yeah, clearly we're not meant to be here. So we'll go out here. Go back here. And then we'll go here. It's like she's 12. October 18, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. Wait, what is she doing here? Well, to be fair, she works in the studio, doesn't she? So, I mean, maybe. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh dear, she's not very good at her job then. Oh, wow. Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Why is she dressed as that Where's Wally guy? If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. She looks like the girl next door. Maverick, I think you appreciated her in the last stream. Would you agree? Hang on a minute. Hold on. There we go, community. You can fight that one out amongst yourselves. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Right, okay. Well, we'll continue to have a look around. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. Guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? Why is she looking at us like that? What, you want me to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. All right. Where are we going? Okay. Okay, so Penny is a girl next door. Excellent stuff. But the action doesn't stop there. I need your thoughts. Should we rip open the grate? Or should we just leave it be? You just shotgun. Oh, straight in. Look at that. Okay. Chat. Let's rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. There. That should make the kids happy. Things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again.
Rip the band-aid off, so to speak.
Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. There's a half-finished... Okay, we've... Yep. Same dialogue. Excuse me.
Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Same dialogue as before.
She's not really interested in that stepladder, bro. That's an odd drain. Can I just click on that? The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would try it. Okay, fair enough. What's that? The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Can I look at that? No? Go over here. Anything new? Anything new? Why does it lead outside the studio instead of the ground? I don't really know. It's a bit of a... I'm not really too sure. Let's see. Cola candy, gabba. Yep. Yeah, we got that. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, nothing there. Yeah, same dialogue as before. Naturally, same dialogue. What the hell? Why did it... Okay. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Let's go in. You take the card key. We borrowed that card key. Big difference. Let's go in the dressing room. My internet's seriously lagging, guys. So sorry. Oh, bless you. Don't worry. Don't worry. October 18, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Oh, she's got a point. Okay, we'll still... It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. Same dialogue. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap. Yep, same dialogue. There's some regular suits. Okay, same dialogue. There's an array of cosmetics. Same dialogue. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, get with the picture. Look. Oh, yeah, okay. Same dialogue as before. Mirror. Yep, same dialogue. Right, we have another look in the bag, perhaps? Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids. Wow, kind of shocked. Mayor, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Okay. We're not really having much joy here. Okay, let's go back out to the studio. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
I assume we can just talk to her now. Yeah, the studios. So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Remember, guys, if you're new here, drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I want to get this channel to 1,000 subs. I'll tell you what, if I big goal, but if we got there, if we get there, we get there. I'll be well chuffed.
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see how Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
Or the producer, really.
The producers are a real star here. Stab that like button with a samurai spear. Hell yes. Twist that subscribe button like you've fallen awkwardly and sprained your ankle. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Can I present anything to her? Let's... Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. Guess they're pretty good about keeping it out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Let's try this. Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Not really sure what that is. Say, you work with props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Okay. Maybe... Oh, please don't touch anything in there. Security lady would knock the stuffing at me if she knew. Oh, okay, it's new dialogue, that's why. Okay. Speak to Powers. October 18, detention centre, visitors room.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might help us get going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Fanboy. Do, fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on? I don't know why that spear's so heavy. You'd think if it was a prop, it would be very lightweight. You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Right, let's do some more presenting.
Excuse me? Thank you for showing me that, whatever that is. I wish I could think of some other way.
Okay, that's, I don't know what I'm looking at dialogue. Yeah, that's, I don't know what I'm looking at dialogue. Card key. We found this card key in your dressing room.
Oh, that's mine, yes.
Can people outside the studios get these cards?
I don't think so. Even if I have to return the card. Even I have to return the card.
Oh, bless you, Marina. Love you too. If you have to shoot off. And yeah, catch us on the replay when you get time. Go and enjoy that ice cream. And I'll be back. We'll be back streaming this again very soon. Probably tomorrow, to be fair. Actually, what day is it? Wednesday. Yeah. We'll stream tomorrow. Thursday, unfortunately, I won't be able to because I'll be over on Proper Horror Show's channel doing film review. But we'll be back on Friday.
Now, even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Right, let's move over. Regarding this photograph.
Yes?
This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right?
Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time. Honest.
But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room.
Yeah. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep.
But who? I don't know what I'm looking at, dialogue. Regarding the murder weapon.
Yes?
Is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
I still need to do my homework, Murgoot. Did you say, Murgoot, that the Asylum was on YouTube? I think you linked it, didn't you?
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick. You see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
The car sucks at repair. It'll most likely be a proper horror show as... Oh, yeah, excellent. However, I'll most likely never do my homework unless it's already been done in the past. Ah, gotcha. With duct tape, we heard. Okay, I think that's it, unless there's nothing else that's opened up. No. Let's go back to the law office. Nope, nothing there. Back to the studio. Nothing there. Let's go back here. Hang on a minute. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll... Okay. Dialogue. That's a security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. It took 2 pictures on the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was still samurai, the other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Monkey! Okay, same dialogue. Right, okay. Oh, no. Thing of interest there. Ah, what's this? Why is it in there? In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head in the ways. Okay. Excuse me. Brilliant. Ah, cheers, Murgoot. Appreciate that. Right. Let's... Okay. Still not finding anything. Right, let's go back here. No. Let me see if I can examine this again. Okay, nope. Don't you just love it when you hit a dead end? Back to the employee area. Okay, yeah. Same dialogue. Okay. Back to the dressing room. Wait, here we go. What the frick? Who are you dudes, Lamau? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the late shows. The Still Samurai? Mine. Read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? My seriously last comment is duct tape fixes everything, guys, and I'm being sarcastic. Although a lot of Americans do think it is the cure, and I do love it. Mara fan tailed feature indeed. Hello. Are you from Tails Discord? If so, welcome to the channel. I'm so sorry. You look so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Ruffle.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah.
Hot. This is gonna get clipped to oblivion.
Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? That costume rocks.
Rock sauce? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Huh? Lol, but for everyone. And you triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle a mow.
Pink Princess? Why has it got to be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Mate, we really need to talk about cool. Right. Well, welcome to the channel. I'm Fan. And yeah, subscribe here. If you're into true crime, you can always check out my main channel, which is in the description as well. But yeah, this is more of my sort of chill out zone, if you will. Let's have a chat with him. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who Jews dudes are.
The security lady told you about us. Oh, God. Mate, the auto captions are going to... the auto captions are going to love this stream. That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, and a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food.
Mate, this guy's such a creep. Nick, what does suck sores mean? No idea. Manella seems to be a notice.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4.
Dude, you're demonetized before you're monetized. Pin comment if you want to leave a tip. Oh, mate, but you know, Streamlabs will probably now cancel me as well.
With the producer and the bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 PM. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Let's talk about the producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean De Vasquez?
This guy looks like he would complain Twitter. Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah. We were together from noon till 4 PM the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network. Some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweats.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all grey-haired geezers. Scowl.
Phrenogamy on the weed, yes. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Can I present anything to him? Yeah, let's go with this.
I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. LOL.
Why are you staring at me like that? Ill. Okay, same dialogue, and I want to move on from that as quickly as possible. Yep, same dialogue. Oh.
This is WP, right?
How do you know?
Wow, look, he's obviously dragging his foot.
Oh, right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. Okay. More of the same dialogue. And the spear. And he didn't pay attention to that either. Okay, let's continue to examine. Right. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Hey, Nick! What now? The snacks. There was twice this much here before.
I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway. Ruffle!
She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Okay. I think we've got everything that we can get out of you. So let's go back in here. Back to the studio. Okay. Move here. Nope. Move to Studio 2. Okay. We're getting somewhere. October 18, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Oh, there was a crash. Eek! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No. There's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
And what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. I do just want to have a quick look at these because I am... No, okay. Okay. Let's move. Outside Studio 1. Let's get back to the main gate.
Aha! You again. Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got your back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
Guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. The fanboy. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see...
She's talking.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. Costume stilts may cause limp. Dee-dee-doo. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Okay. She's just saying the same old thing. Let's... Yeah. 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 Yep. Okay. Let's still examine the security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Hey! No touching.
Guess I better investigate there later. Okay. Let's go back here. Nope. This is where we do a lot of now. Yep. Hey! Hey, wait! I bet he came in through that drain.
Hey, Kiddio, what's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you're a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. I'm a Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
See when we chat to him. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side.
Ha ha, you can't fool me.
Okay. And what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? I imagine Cody would sound like Izzy from Digimon. I actually don't know how what he sounds like. I haven't watched bloody Digimon. God, I remember watching Digimon as a kid.
Easy. Like some fries with that?
Not bad, kiddio.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? Oh, tight-lipped. You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything?
Hey, always. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you, losers.
Wait.
Let me go.
Oh, he's pegged it. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? Found on the table in the employee area. The label reads, sleeping pills. Ooh, anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything? Right, let's move to dressing room, perhaps?
Let's ask about these quickly. No, he's perving out again. Le gasp! We're going to move out of there. We're going to move back to the main gate. Huh. Where's that old windbag? What of her to leave her post?
Hey,
Nick, that was her.
stop! Whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch!
Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Quick. Can we get it? Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. Objection, my client pleads. Oopsie daisy. Hey, Halfling, how you doing, mate? Good to see ya. This is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? He will certainly be borrowing that indeed. Right. Let's peg it. Studio 1. And to Studio 2. Slide to the right. Let's kick that door down. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It better. It opened. Great. Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. Do you know what? Again, I love this little animation. They've got a lot of samurai posters, haven't they? The singing samurai, samurai summer, dynamite samurai. Nice. Lads, compose yourselves, lads. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and I see. And who might you? Vasquez, the producer. Vasquez? She's quite beautiful. Let's have a chat then, love. Was wondering if you could tell me anything about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Getting nowhere fast. We'd really like you to ask about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go to watch TV? The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director. Salmonella, was it? What, exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Hang on. Okay. What do you think, chap? Right. It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. There's some place else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? We're staring at each other out. I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right, we'll give it to him if we see him. bring me the script for episode 13 is the memo. Let's have a little look around. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Oh, no clues there. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Da 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 da. Another old movie poster. Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? A ninja ballet? Ninja ballet could work. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. I'm kind of thinking like the samurai theme is kind of like American Western, or like spaghetti Western themed. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. Dynamite Samurai. I kind of want to see this one. An old movie poster. Jack Hammer again. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. This is where they had that meeting. There were documents and paper cups scattered around. Is there anything else of value here? Nothing at all. Right. So she ain't going to chat to us until we've sorted out Salmonella. Let's go back to Studio 1. Back to the main gate. Back to the employee area. Back to the dressing room. Please still be here. Excellent stuff. Right. Fetch. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh.
Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Oh, where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere.
Sound issues? Uh-oh. Oh my...
My ass is pwned if I don't find it.
I've had no drop on my end, Murgu, if that helps. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I think I might know where it might be, if I remember correctly. So, come out of here. Go back to the main gate. Move over into this area here. Go into Studio 1. Back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Yeah. I think, yeah. Director's chair. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. Ah, good stuff, Mogu. I've always wanted to sit on one of these. The director! Maya! Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Right, we've got the script now, guys. Can I read it? No. Right. Let's get out of here. Go back to Studio 2. Inside the trailer. There you go, Mamacita. Have it. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers as lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Femme fatale, definitely getting that vibe in it. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Did I just... Oh. Ah, okay, we can talk. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head? Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Us. None of us could have gone to Studio 1. Ooh. Loki. Alright, let me just double check and see what you said, chat. Of course, you would say, 80% of you would say, oh, but of course, they're all weird. I would say, who's the person who said never, not a Weinstein in sight? That's... Hats off to you. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30. The time of the death. Very well. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
She?
Goodbye. She's gone, is she? Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Alright, let's go back. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean by we have one lead? The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you, losers.
I forgot about the kid. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. So I've got to go back to the studio now.
Huff, 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 huff,
What's wrong?
huff, huff, huff. Whippersnapper!
She's been chasing that boy this whole time.
Huff, huff. When I catch him, I huff.
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
Huff, puff, huff. I've got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
Hostage? Can we talk now? What happened to the boy?
If I see him again, I'll huff,
Lay him flat. Puff, puff.
My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
Eh? Ah, my heart. I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Mama died.
Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Yeah, I think we might be onto something here. What's this about a hostage?
Huff, huff. When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. Huff. He'll come back, Huff. But this one,
Kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea, Miss Oldbag. Might I?
no. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, I wonder. Court record. Can I just... Oh, here you go, present. Looks like we're giving up the card key now, guys.
Hey, that's a card. Studio One.
Right, the card key to Studio One.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then?
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Okay. You're up, chat. What do you think that we should do? Do we need Studio One now? Is there anything else that we could trade, do you think? Oh, someone says no. 50-50. The majority has spoken. Yeah, majority has spoken. 3 votes to 1, I believe. We're keeping the card key. Okay. Sorry, we have our own investigating to do here.
Who?
What's that last bit? A breath or a pout? Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we can lend it. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Excuse me.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal?
What's this? Still Samurai trading card.
That sneaky kid dropped it.
Save game, give her the card, then follow her. Ah, unfortunately, it don't work like that.
I figure it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Don't worry, you can't soft lock in this game. So if at this stage you know that you've progressed, so you'll be. What this is basically telling you is that you don't need Studio One anymore. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. And can I look at this at all? Nope. Okay. Move to... Oh, no, wait a minute. Should be able to get to the employee area now. Yep. There's the kid. Hey! Hey, you! Wait a sec. Phoenix? Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Speaking of which, I will save it, because my Switch does have a tendency to save. Does have a tendency to reboot itself. No, touch wood. Been good so far. Go to the dressing room. Lock. Ha, we've got you cornered now, boy. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Oh my god, where is he? Oh, there he is. I thought we had to do hide and seek. Damn it! He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
Brutal. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Let's try and chat to him. Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's, the bomb.
What would a layman like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, what's that attitude? Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
Oh, that's annoying. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe. What if Enigmatic's here in the chat to tell us whether or not this is, ethical?
What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame, man.
What did I... Oh, I looked at... Oh, I didn't mean to give him the autopsy report. I meant that. Cody, this look familiar?
Hi, you are.
You are? Huh?
You are, you know, ultra rare. That car is really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. Offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade.
My dude! Guys! This is Academic Agent! This is AA as a child.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach kids in school these days? Apparently, quantum physics? No! This is quite clearly Austrian economics.
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble. Samurai versus WWE.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than an ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Right. I'm guessing... Maybe speak to the nerd? It's got to be Studio 2, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, it's Polly. Penny, I mean. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Oh, okay, whatever. Whatever you say. Let's chat first. The fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. The ultra rare is $10.99. The really rare card is $39.99 on the mobile game. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yeah. It's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No? What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Well, I'm going to ask now. Well, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Right, let me do that one. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. How convenient. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. Huh. I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yep. Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me it. Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Let's trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. We got the ERP card. We have an ERP card, ladies and gentlemen. Very collectible. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does.
Pies. Right.
No. Here. He's still here. He's still here. Come on in, kid. See this card?
Yeah, sir. Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Looks like he's gonna stab me up. Right, okay. How about a trade?
Come on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No. Not that kind of trade. If you had out a little longer, she might have also given you her panties and a pack of gum. Maverick, I'm a married man. But I would be flattered if she had done that. I don't want cards, I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
ERP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life.
Being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me, what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is?
What should we pick? I'm gonna let you guys choose. What do we like most about Steel Samurai? Nature, fighting skills, willpowers, acting. Go on, Em. I'll let you choose for me. Okay. 2 votes in. Vote with 1 more. Should we give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Pick 3, my lord, pick 3. Oh, no. 3 votes in out of the 4 in chat. You have all said... Yeah, you did. His fighting skills. Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, with Sam. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. I can't keep doing that voice. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take pictures when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with Zam. What? I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital... Wow. Dated. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Oh, give it. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I am happy to accept. Thank you. Our boy simping here. What's with people always giving stuff to me? What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Uh-oh. Cody?
Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice.
Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Oh, well. We might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. I check. Okay. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out the back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I kind of got lost though. I was there for maybe half an hour or so. And then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast. I got scared. I went home after that. See. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal.
Knew it.
I heard everything, see? This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. Wah!
That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I'm going to psychic out and leave this to you. Bye. She actually is saying that. I wasn't even reading at that point. I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there, Phoenix. Can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
I believe.
Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Be continued. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to save it there. And that is going to conclude the stream for this evening. So, thank you ever so much for sticking around. Yeah, it's heating up now. So, day 3, the trial is upon us. I don't know whether there'll be any more. Investigations. Hopefully we can get it wrapped up tomorrow, but if not, then we don't. It's all good. I will be back tomorrow with another live stream, so do tune in. Same time, 9:15 p.m. And yeah, again, thanks for sticking around. If you're new here, check out the main channel. Links are in the description. And also do give this stream a like and subscribe. Mima, the answer to your question is Asylum. Murgu, would you mind posting that in the, or send it to me, Murgu, if you haven't already, and I'll send it to you, Mima. That's fine. I'll get that sent through to you. I think it is on YouTube though. But yeah, catch me tomorrow here, 9:15 p.m. There won't be a stream on Thursday, as we'll be over on Proper Horror Show's channel. Again, links are in the description, where we'll be covering the 1970s movie Asylum. And then we'll be back on Friday, where hopefully we'll either conclude this particular turnabout or we'll get on to episode 4. All right, guys. Again, thank you ever so much, Murgoot, Maverick, not Moriarty, Mima, Marina, Amara fan. We also had Stranger Stories pop in tonight as well, which was quite cool. Mr. Gently Benevolent as well, not Moriarty. Yeah, guys, thank you ever so much. And all that is left to say is until next time, take care and goodbye for now.